Let's see if it works. It says you're live. Now we gotta give them all time. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, we gotta close that one. We'll see if we got another one. Yep, the one that says D. Oh, there's Randy. Yeah. Oh, Randy, don't say that number. It's like, we don't want that. Hi, darling. Sorry that we had to go off and come back on. It's just, today's not one of those days. We think Dee's grumpy because she's teething. This morning she slept all but 45 minutes of the morning since I've had her. She was grumpy. Yep, hugs and kisses to Dee. There's your hugs. What? What? You don't want... Oh, excuse you. Did Grandma squeeze a burp out of you? There's Gladys and Kathy and Lori and Gayla. Yeah. Yeah, so today's been quite the day. I'm going to pull out my own hair today. But it's like, yeah, that's you. Yeah, that you. And earlier, she didn't even want to play on the thing here. Messenger, farm. All she wanted. Is it working? This. Okay, are we moving? Is it live? It's like I reconnected while I was in it. It says successfully connected. Let's see what happens. It's okay now? Okay. It's like I've had to a couple times. In the meantime, somebody's getting sleepy again. I guess she's going to sleep Memorial Day weekend away. What? Yeah. You want to watch them over there? You want to watch them? No? Because I don't want the light in my eyes. But I said no matter what, I will always come on even if I'm sick. Some are going over to the other. Am I live? Am I dead? Am I even coming through? It's like nobody can hear me. My internet's not working at all. I don't know. Yeah, you're fine. You can hear me? You just can't see me? Okay. This internet is being a bugger. I'm going to try to open new and stay on my tablet this time. You can see me? Am I froze? Does that mean everybody that started afterwards got to go out and come back in? Because I can't get it to come up on my other device. Okay. I guess only us on the Pacific Northwest can come through and see. I've got no responses back from anybody. Delaney, I think she's teething, and the sleeping is what she wants to do. She ate some, she drinks her milk, her formula, but she's just not sleeping. But I've sent a couple messages. Oh, I can see it, but I can't get it open. That's weird. That is. Hi, Mary. Mary, see, it's like anybody that's coming in new is seeing. Everybody else is not. I don't understand it. Hi, Kathy. Because Kathy's coming in later. I've sent messages to Terry. I've sent messages to Randy. I can't send messages to everybody. But it's like this little girl is, yeah, that's what I would do. Hi, Maritza. Okay. But Kathy's been working on all different things on hers today. The waterfall and the Hexies. Gladys did the puppy. Susan's working on last year's baskets from the Fat Quarter shop. I don't like the basket. I'm not a basket person. But it's like today I'll quit rocking so you guys don't get sick. But it's so hard to not cuddle her if she's. But it's like, I was trying to think of what other embellishment I could put on this. But it's like the butterflies, I did some detail up in them. This butterfly is actually on a little backwards. Let's see if Terry answers back to Kathy. I'm hoping that she wakes up in a better mood. You're on your last row of the show quilt? You're not a fan of the baskets either? I forgot I could enlarge this so I can see the chat. Yeah, when you're not into it, it's really hard to make a block. I don't like the on point thing. It's like on our shop pops, because I've been on so many, 20 plus. I'm not going to take time to count them all, but 20 plus. We did 7 in 1 year. And someone would always throw a basket block in the shop hop patterns. So you'd have everything upright and then the basket was tilting. So then I had to make the basket littler so I could then add the on point triangles on the sides because I didn't want my basket laying down. 1 year, the whole quilt was baskets with different fruits from their area. You've only done, it's like, yeah, there's all sorts of them in the greater, it's like they called it the Portland Shop Hop. Went down to Salem and Dallas, trying to think of all the different little towns. I have a quilt it was four times a year. The first one was in February, and it was winter based. Okay, there's just you and me. Yeah. Mine says 3 present. It's like, yeah. Well, we can talk about whatever, Lynn. It's like long arm quilting becomes natural to some of us, and to some of us it doesn't. Lynn can look at a quilt and figure out something faster. And I can be months looking at imagination. You went to Crabapple Hill once on a shop hop? Yeah, I've been shop hop. There's one that did upper north side of, or the south whatever side of Idaho, right above Utah. And it went down into the corner of Utah, back up through the, yeah. And we'd head towards Yellowstone. It was all around the Grand Tetons. That was quite the shop hop. There's a quilt shop and a hardware store. There's, where else is some of the unusual places for quilt shops. The Mercantile down in Oregon, Fossil. That's a neat place to go to the quilt store. It's in the Mercantile, and it has food, hardware, everything. And they have things hanging from the rafters because it's quite a tall building. But it's like people's homes that are just open for the shop hop. That's interesting also. Because the shop hop, we just got the Pacific Northwest one. Fossil, Oregon. We went down to John Day. We went to Sisters. Oh, Kathy can see everybody. We're back up to 9 people. They must be going out, coming back in. I would love to take a drive down to Fossil, Oregon again. As long as I don't have to go to Portland, which Lynn knows. I do not like Portland. Kathy, some of them can see us, some of them can't. They had to leave and come back. Fossil, Fossil. It's a little small town. I wish it would just let me go in. Yes, Fossil. But that's quite an interesting. and their fabric is discounted. Hi, Sarah. You just come in from mowing? Our lawn's too wet to mow. We had good rain last night and it hasn't warmed up. But I'm not going to sew anything today, Sarah, because Dee's not feeling good. So if she can sleep. Oh, Randy, you came on? Did you have to leave and come back, Randy? Because Lynn and I was just carrying on a conversation because we was the only ones here. Oh, now it's telling me my battery needs plugged in. Okay, let me get this. I'll turn you guys for a little bit and then bring you back. In the meantime, you can see what's on my wall or in the cupboard. Hi, Uncle Donnie. Her little girl is not feeling the best. But so we just been talking. It's like I just want this one to get better. No fever. She just can't get comfortable. She doesn't really want to eat. She's chewing on her left side. No, chewing on her right side more than the other. Her top two teeth came in. So now I'm thinking her bottom ones, because she just can't seem to get comfortable. Yeah. And it's been years. Yeah, it's been years since I had to deal with teething, because Austin's 23. That's the youngest grandson. And then they go up to, see, Douglas is 29 this year. Yeah. So I have a 29-year-old, two 27-year-olds. It's like, oh my, I'm getting old with the grandkids. And then I have all the great grandkids. The two that turn 5, a 4-year-old, a 20-month-old, a 19-month-old, and a 9-month-old. It's the way to age, right? But I didn't have to deal with the teething on the others. This one's my hands on. I told her mom, don't forget her teething medicine this weekend, or their camping trip could be horrible. But normally she sleeps sounder than this. She's got more little coos and caws and wiggles ups and downs. Her mama said she was awake from 1:30 to 3 this morning. Then up again at 7. Does whiskey help her or us? That's what I've always asked when people say whiskey works. And they said both. I don't see, I don't even have rubbing alcohol in my house. Oh, hi, Sue Terry. Your little one needs cuddled and rocked. Yeah. We think she's having trouble with the next teeth because the first two came through. Yep, it's your turn. I sent you a message. Did you not get it? Yeah. When Lynn came in, Lynn and I could talk. And then Mary came in, and then we could talk. So we wasn't totally by ourselves. Yeah. Okay, Terry. You'll see a message when later. You can just ignore it. Because Lynn and I was discussing quilting and shop hops. She's only been on one. And then my husband used to make up shop hops. But I'm hoping to get down to the Salem area and go meet Lynn. Because at least she's closer. Yeah, you're fine, Terry. I had to leave and go to CenturyLink, come back to Verizon, go back to CenturyLink, come back to Verizon. And before everything started working, I keep getting messages. Lynn knows a lot. And Lynn agrees on the quilting. I don't like loose. Yeah, we have CenturyLink, Verizon, and T-Mobile. That's our only providers out here. And I have two of the three. Should I get the third one? Oh, there's another one in town, but I can't afford the equipment. Almost $800 to start. And then it's $100 a month. I said the businesses, and I'll go for that. Sliding out of my chair. Yeah, I talked to one of the CenturyLink workers. He says if they don't fix what they have, they're going to be losing a lot more customers. But right now, it's the only thing we have. And he said, even with him working for them, he can't get his internet any better. He actually gave me 4 different CenturyLinks to try. They all have the same password. They just 4 different modems. They have modems set up in the building that's a block away from me. But the Verizon, it went down to $10 a month. It was $40 a month, and it went down to $10. You see, AT&T satellite doesn't work here yet because I have DirecTV, which is AT&T. Yeah, CenturyLink only goes to Ritzville. They don't go to the outside little towns. And they don't go out of town either. They're only in town. But they need all new wires. They just took over a telephone company and didn't replace anything out for the service. And then our big thing for receiving signals is I have these big grain elevators blocking the direction of the signal. My satellite TV just goes up barely over the top of the. Yeah. I need to move my town or my house down a little bit. But when I first started on Kathy's, going on hers, I was using my Verizon just with my phone. I didn't get the personal home one. And then when it didn't work, I'd go sit outside the library. But then I had to take the plug-in that changes the current from the pickup to electrical. Yeah, mine blocks Wi-Fi. So as long as I'm in the house, I'm fine. Something to do with the wiring. My house I'm just older than my house. My house is a 56 and I'm a 55. Hi, Jennifer. She waited long enough to come in that she didn't have to chase. I can't get it on the other one to take it off. None of my. I can sit here and press buttons all day long. Opened up somebody I don't even know. But the little star, she was awake for her mama. So she's now got an hour and a half she's been awake all day so far. Little spurts. If I could get rid of this cough, Jennifer, it would be really nice. My ribs feel like they're bruised. I can go hours without coughing and then I'll have a coughing fit. And how this little one can sleep through it. Her hair's tickling my chin. But I had whooping cough really bad when I was a kid. And the doctor says whenever I get a cough, it just almost takes me right back to whooping cough stage. Maya, what are you doing? I hear a dog spinning the carpet. Yeah, Kathy, she had to tell me it could last 3 months, and it's like, I was trying to remember. There was an old family thing besides the dry mustard packs. We used to take a liquid, whether it was eucalyptus oil, something that prevented the cough. But I can't remember. And they're not here to ask anymore. But it was some liquid something. I'm even to the point to try that. Yeah, I've had walking pneumonia is terrible too. When I stayed home with it, all I could have was chicken broth and orange juice. That was my menu and my beverage. Yeah, I'm getting too old for any of it, but I still babysit because she's still getting over hers too. The doctor said she had a little bit in her left lung still from, she had RSV. You can't catch it. Oh, that's good, Randy. I wish it worked that way. But when she wakes up this time, then I got to start dinner in case she only awake for a little bit. Going to have potato pizza pie with a green salad and garlic bread. And the way I make the potato pizza pie is peel up and slice up some potatoes and some onion. I salt and pepper them. And then you take a can of Campbell's cheddar soup and a can of milk and pour that over them. And then you just take your raw hamburger and crumble it over the whole top. And then you can of tomato sauce. You can put your spices in there or you can put your spices on after, but you just pour that over the hamburger. And then you bake it until fork tender. Then bring it out, put some cheese on top. Maybe it's camphor oil. Yeah. Because it's like I get bronchitis and walking pneumonia. I might have to try that. Yeah, it's like that whooping cough. I got to go stay with my grandma because there was 5 of us all together, and they didn't want all 5 of us getting whooping cough. So I got to go live with grandma with those mustard packs. But that part didn't bother me. That's all I remember. I got to go stay at grandma's. Pretty much bedbound. Doctor had to try to keep me down. But my Vicks on the feet. Yeah, I gotta look to see if I have any Vicks left. That grandma always spoiled me. But it's like the other night I took Icy Hot, rubbed it on my chest and back. Boy, it works good on the joints. It works good on that too. I could breathe. I could breathe with no problems. Yeah. Put the Icy Hot on my feet, put the socks back on so it contains it. I'll have to try that tonight. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Yeah, I make it to about 5 a.m. from 1 to 5 a.m. and then the cough starts. And then I'll cough for an hour. And then it's like I'm exhausted and the ribs are killing me. You're going to sew and listen? Okay, Terry. I'm not going to stay on here a whole lot longer. because I'm sure she's going to be waking up again. Just got to get her better too. But hers could be just the teasing. Because she was in a real good mood. And she's drooling. If I felt my shirt, it's one of those wicking type shirts. It's wet. And her cheeks all wet. But she starts sticking to my Nevada on the front. I need a cotton shirt on right now for her. Okay. You enjoy that, Lynn. Looking forward to seeing the video of that quilt. It'll be known as the show quilt, right? I watch the different videos of long arming, and I go, I can do this. I can do this. Then I get to up to the nerve to try it, and it's like, I can't do this. I can't do this. That the little engine, I think I can, doesn't work for me. Well, don't edit it. They need to have the real truth. That's the way I always put it. And then I told her if she does the speed up of it, I know how to slow it down. It's just her voice. And then her voiceovers are fine also. Yeah. But it's like, I have my pieces drawn out to work on my this weekend. Means I have no kids. I'm going to get my leaves made, my other flower made. I have it drawn out some on the fabric softener sheet. I just don't have the confidence, Jennifer. When you get that machine and you've got your hands on those handlebars and you go, I can do this. It's like, no, I can't, because if I wreck it, then I have to tear out all those stitches. Because if it's not right, I'm going to be ripping out stitches. Yeah. Okay. And thank you for coming, Lynn. Back to her quilting. Because longer she's on that one, the other one takes longer. It's like, yeah, I had some different things I was practicing on. It's like, that didn't work. But it's like, I just got to build up more confidence. And now I don't have the time that I used to have. Because now I have to do everything after the littles go home. And by then, I'm too tired to want to do it. I'm going to try and get the one little quilt pinned on so I can get it done maybe this weekend. That's what I keep telling myself. Make a deal. Pin one on and get one of the, because I have ones that have to be sent out because they don't fit on my machine. And then I have the ones I can put on my machine. So I've got to make deals with myself, because the quilt I'm working on is going to take more time. The Appalachian Trail one, this takes more time because I have to hand applique all these on. So they're embroidered and appliqued. So those all take time. But I got to get some more flowers. I can have 15 with this flower and 15 with the other flower for the first quarter. I need more leaves, and I'm going to start making tulips. That's what's on this one. It's tulips. You can't see it. But I've drawn some tulips on it. And then tulips take different leaves, so now I have to make up the leaf pattern. Because the tulip is a two-parter, which I doubt you can see. Or you might. Yep, you can just barely see it. It's a two-parter, the tulips are. So I've got to match up the colors. I got some purples, some pinks, blues, green. We're going to have all different color tulips. But it takes two colors to make them. But I want to thank everybody for being patient and coming back, finding me this second, because I didn't leave the second one. I didn't leave the second time around, but it's like they just had to come in at the right moment. I wish I knew how to edit on that part to take off the first part, but we just take it as it is. And Randy didn't get to talk to Dee today. But there's several different fabrics out there now that you can buy starters or practice on them now. Angela Walters come out with one a long time ago. I think Natalia Bonner? She has them out now. And then we can just draw them out ourselves. Look at what theirs look like and draw them out on white fabric. And then I'm not into the fabric painting or a bunch of threads back long armed on there. The back of my quilt's got to be just as pretty as the front. But I want to thank everybody for being patient and putting up and hunting. It's like hunting for us. It worked. Can't see on my board here to. It's like manage. Nope, not that one. The one that says D. It just says D. Still not letting me go. You need a hug like that. She is so sweet. And grandmas give up a lot for their little ones. It's like, okay, come on, quit playing that one. Just like after the live the other day, we did a messenger call to Aspen. So Aspen and Delaney and Kate and Coda and we chatted. When Alani come in, she didn't want, nope. And by the time we was on for an hour plus, finally at the end, Alani wanted to be on as we was getting ready to say goodbye. But that's the way it usually goes, right? But everybody have a very safe and Memorial Day weekend for us down here in the United States. And if you have a big weekend, Lori, enjoy. We're waiting to hear back from Carrie still. Yes, Alani marches to her own drum. Darlene sent me a little one of those, whatever those little videos are. There's about a 7-year-old girl. She figured out how to buy things with her mom's credit card online, and she spent $2,500. And then that little girl went like this to her mom. I would have swatted that girl, camera or no camera. Okay, thank you, Jennifer. I'll send you that little, whatever, those little clips. I'll send it to you. This poor girl looks like Alani looks like her. But if I feel like the internet's working, I might get on this weekend just for something to do. But I have to make a deal. Long arm. Get one going on there. And I'm looking forward to running into you guys someplace somewhere. Okay. We'll say goodbye for now. And like I said, thank you all for coming. I'd write up there on the chat, but my arm's not that long. It looks like I could touch it. And so I need to learn sign language. We'll see you guys all next week for sure. Bye, everybody.